Jason from Auto Appraise doing a late afternoon inspection on a 1933 Cabriolet Roadster. We're not going to be able to drive it down the road today for obvious reasons. You can see the mud, and we're on a dirt road to boot. And so the car's far too nice to go out on that. I asked if we could get it out here in the sun so we could get a better look at this motor and the paint. Car started up nicely cold. I had my digital meter on it, not in the video but in the photos following, and shot cold engine temperatures right after he punched the gas pedal 4 or 5 times and seemed to fire up without issue. It's going to be a series of short videos today. The upholstery work is done. Very nice quality upholstery work. Not showing really any significant wear. Seat bolster entry looks really nice. Fitted carpets all show very nicely. There's really not much to remark on from an interior perspective. The wood graining on the dash is particularly nice. I was hoping we'd be able to get some sun on this to kind of show it in its more tough to see it in the garage, the lighting, but it shows very nice. So maybe there was a little dot here in the wood. Does not look like damage. Gauges all appear to be functioning appropriately. The seller of the car explained to me that there's a little more to the story on the odometer regarding the reset. Banjo style steering wheel. Kind of a very period-esque presentation to a degree. I mean, obviously the quality of the component work is probably stepped up a bit. Bow's all done very nicely. All vintage chrome-plated hardware. Very nice. You want to lift the hood again? Yep. Heard the fan kick on, didn't it? Yep. Go back on this motor again. Okay, this motor is built by Chuck Santor for Motors. He owns the company. He won the Outfield Championship for Exeter in 1994. chassis black. Hardware and connectors look nice and clean. Nice polished exhaust system. Modular 9-inch. Ring cylinder. Ford transmission is what you said. Floors are very clean. Back in the garage. I'm going to shut down here in a minute. We're going to do photos around the vehicle while we still got some sunshine. Would you be able to pull the other hood up? Thank you. The few marks that are on the car appear to be coming off. Is there any significant other dips or scratches? I just touched 2 things and they came right off.
It's just dusty. There's no scratches or dents or anything that we know of.
I saw there's a little bit of splash down here. Is that just compound?
That's just compound.
Okay.
I've been taking pictures of the car all week, so
okay.
They're not covered. The dust is...
Sure. We got a new cowl seal. Our sealing around the doors, the potential buyer was asking questions, and we've got rubber bump stops here, right?
Yep, this is exactly the way the originals were. Rubber bump stops, dovetail, seal here at the windshield.
Yep. That's
nothing on, no seals on these doors.
Seals on the doors, yep. shut down here in a minute and get some photos while we still got some sun. How many photos do you have posted online?
100. Give or take a couple.
Okay.
You want me to post stuff down?
If you'd like to, that'd be great. Quick look at these carpets on this side. While he's doing that, I'll take a picture of the, get a look at the rear compartment. Car has a nice boot cover set up to cover the top that's photographed apparently on the auction. We're not going to put that all together, but looking at the attention in the jams, no major chippage seen. Since we've been sitting for a while here, Island, running at a nice 180 degrees.
Start here.
Switch down low. Let me go take a peek. Battery's showing charging 14 amps low. Pressure showing probably 65, 70 at idle. The other one. Is there brakes? Good. Yep, brake lights, we got them. Okay. We have an active horn, and we have a... There we go, under. Got it. The car is set up with heat?
No heat.
I didn't see a heater box
No
out
heat,
there.
no AC.
Yep, okay. Didn't see it. The reflective quality of the paint is pretty nice. I'll start backing up. One little hairline scratch here. We might have to hit that with a rag and see what that is. But I'm about I'm probably 2.5 to 3 feet away right now. So color sanding is very nice, fairly consistent throughout. about the trim. The bumpers, front and rear, all the hardware, all the trim, all shows very nicely. The gaskets are in good shape. Windshield frame has a nice polish to it. I didn't see any obvious rock chips or deep scratches. Nothing significant anyway. There's one dead bug right here, looks like.
One of the other details that I don't know darts this is Auburn Ford darted. Instead of the flat panel, the Auburn Fords had that dart, so I had the upholsterer do that.
Nice. Subtle details,
Yep,
right?
yep, gives it a nice detail.
You bet. Grab my meter here. Burn and tape. These iPhones don't like the pause button. That's not bad. Back of the door, 20. 25. 15. 22. 25. 11. 18. Center of the door, 43. 21. 31, bottom corner 19, 18, not bad. 5.5 on the boards, 12, 7.4, 16 on the fenders. No major filler detected thus far. Let's take a quick look at that gauge real quick since you're right there. I'm going to turn the key forward. Just so I had it at 180 a minute ago.
Let me flip the ignition back on so you can see it.
That car seems to be idling nice and cool. Just under 180. Thank you.
It's getting cold out.
It is. We're losing that heat. Yeah. 19. 12. 27. 21. 25. 14. 17. 19. 33 on the fenders, front of the board 9.2, cowl structure 22, 16, 18, good adhesion all over, 22, 20, center of the door, 27, 16, 20, dog leg of the quarter is 40, let's hit another spot here, 37, 31. So probably some blocking and some fill work done down here. 34. But nothing that bounces off the meter. Nothing over 50. Everything shows up, which means we still got magnetic adhesion. So general rule, the car is running between 12 and 20 mils of thickness pretty much throughout. Oh, that back panel is fiberglass, right? Back panel is fiberglass?
No, it's steel.
Is it? Okay. Oh, there we go, 27. 1933. So just some thicker reads. 56. There we go, we're getting a reading. A little weak reading right in the bumper mount. Overall, I would say the magnetic adhesion on the car is very respectable. 21 to 22, I don't recall if I did the whole thing here. 24, 14. The purple color looks nice, and the sun reflecting on it is I can't really tell. Is there a metallic in this?
No. Nope.
Looks kind of flat. Doesn't look like a metallic.
It's an amethyst over black.
Okay.
So I call it midnight amethyst. I put the colors together.
Oh, nice. How old is the paint?
Car was finished in 13.
Okay. Glass was all changed, it looks like.
Yep, all new glass.
New hardware.
All new hardware.
Yeah.
All trim is stainless, so like the rivets on the hood, the cowl, seals are all, everything that is not structural is done in stainless.
Okay. Yeah, the fit of the door glass along the top seems pretty nice, doesn't it? You want to close this down? Thanks. And the owner said we're going to do some hole shots in the driveway as fast as he can. Foot to the... He didn't say that.
Just do a 180.
I asked him if we could do a little mud bogging, but he declined my idea. So the car is set up with a wiper motor, true or false?
There's no wiper motor on it. It's all set up. The wiper can go right through there with the original vacuum style or a electric style wiper. This is not a car that gets driven in the rain. I didn't put it on.
Yeah, I just know that the potential buyer had mentioned something. Please have him further define the wiper issue. The wiper.
I believe I answered that for him on the. Someone asked that on the Bring a Trailer, and I did answer that. That it's
Could
set
you
up.
work the cowl vent for me too? Do you know the vintage of that rear end and the gear ratio? If you told me, could you tell me again? I didn't comprehend it.
355 locker.
Okay.
And it was built by drivetrain specialists.
Okay. That's something you said you had a receipt for, but not published on the website.
It's not published, but I have a receipt for it.
Right. What was the rough build cost on that?
I would have to double check. I can get it. I can get you the receipt. And you can send it a picture if you want.
Sure, I could just What if you got it? I'll take a picture of it before I go if you want me to, because I'm going to send them these photos tonight.
And I've got the pictures for the interior and the top and stuff too, if you want those.
Yep. I don't see any antifreeze gathering down here. I don't even see the drop that was hanging a few moments ago. I do see there's a bit of an oil leak at the rear main seal on the engine.
And we've got that disclosed on the...
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Good. Good. Sounds good.
The mechanic said, you know, it may cure itself, but I can't vouch for that until it does.
Yep.
But it hasn't been driven enough.
All my oil leaks have cured themselves. I've never had to fix one of them.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, well, that's what happens.
Just having fun. Yeah. Oh no. Listen, I have a barn full of oily floors, so we know that is. Yeah. If you want to fire it up, just drive it up and down the driveway a little bit with this beautiful sunset happening. I'll take a few more photos and make sure I've covered all of his questions. I'm going to shoot a few photos while you're still out here, but while the video's rolling, we'll just let him see it run to the best of its ability. And again, this is mostly compound, these small dots that everyone I've touched so far has come off.
They're all compound.
Are there any major chips or scratches disclosed that I haven't come across yet?
The only ones are like the door jamb here. There's a little bit there that's been repaired.
Yeah, I saw that little, just a little
And
touch
a little bit here on the
hardware there.
the hardware.
Yeah, nothing.
But no, nothing in the body. No dents, no collisions, no baseballs.
Yeah, I haven't seen any. I just drive it before we shut the video down and get a few more photos out here. It's a brisk winter evening / spring. Jason from Auto Appraise doing a last minute pre-purchase inspection on a car that's been placed up for auction, and its auction's ending that I'm aware of tomorrow. Back and forth a couple times. Don't hear clunking going into gear. Not the best test drive we've ever had, but it'll have to do. License plate light is working, by the way. Back it up just a couple feet. I'm going to grab some photos while we're outside. Thank you. You can shut it off when you're done.
You want me to just grab a wet towel and knock those?
That'd be great. You know,
Yeah, that way he can see that it's just compound and not.
Thanks so much. Yeah, it looks like somebody might have wiped a damp rag over this rear tail panel, and a little bit of, but everything I've touched so far will come off. That's just a little bit of gas spillage at the rubber gasket. This cording piece is in very nice shape. Hardware is nice, and the screws are all done in a nice OCD level like I like them. And just a little bit of, a few marks right here from a polishing rag. I think that'll clean up. He's going to get a rag and we're going to find out. Okay, more photos to follow. Jason from Auto Appraise. Good luck to the bidder on the auction.